there's amazing Easter eggs if you're a gaming fan in this movie, all the characters. But I want to ask you about Mario and Luigi, because I think there was like you guys wanted to have them in there, but was it kind of a rights issue or?
No, it was never a rights issue. It was more a finding the perfect scene issue.
Okay.
Because we developed. I really loved working with Nintendo. You know, they became really great partners in making this movie, and there's a lot of references to Nintendo, not just characters, but the Konami code. You know, using the old controller from the old Nintendo system. So we definitely worked with them a lot on this film, and they were very excited to have Bowser. When I described like Badanon to them, this idea of that there's a support group for the bad guy or the villain or boss characters from video games, they were very eager. They said, well, Bowser should be in that scene. It's like, well, yes, that's what we're coming here to talk to you about. So I'm glad that you're so excited that we include him. And there was a moment when they said, well, look, if you have a scene that is as appropriate as Badanon to Bowser, if you have something that's as appropriate for Mario, then we can talk about having Mario in the film. And I said, great. So over the course of developing the story, I was always looking for that kind of perfect, scene or moment to include Mario. But it had to be organic, and it had to feel like it was kind of made for him. And unfortunately, as we were developing the story and taking it to where it needed to go, that moment never really kind of made itself clear. So I had to make that tough decision as the director. Well, instead of trying to force something that they're probably not going to go for at Nintendo, I think maybe we should, hold off on Mario. And if we're lucky enough to have to make a sequel, then we'll create that moment, that's perfect for him.
Cool.
So,
well, fingers crossed for that then in Wreck-It Ralph 2.